So another part of Unit 4 we deal with is caring for the hoof and everything. And it's stuff you want to do when you make sure you keep your hoof in good cleaning when you're dealing with horses, is that you care for the hoof. That's very important, and it's following ways. You pick up cleaning the hoof daily, attend the hoof conditions and problems such as thrash, crash, dryness, moisture, and mud. Scheduling routine fair care, maybe up to every 5 to 7 weeks, spring and winter. It depends on the horse's training, level of nutrition, where on the hoof, where in the wall, and the which on each individual horse. Cleaning stalls daily. Urine is very destructive to the porous surface of the hoof. Providing a clean environment for the hoof and outdoors. Finding on high and dry grounds in the fields. Allowing plenty of turnout. Supply a healthy diet for the horse and everything when it comes to training and stuff. And here's some of the common hoof problems, affections of the equine horse. Problems in recognizing hoof issues, signs and symptoms. Lameness, abdominal gits, unwilling to move, not bearing enough weight on the limb, abdominal hoof condition, texture, smell, vision, smelling, cracks, dryness, rings, size, bruises, and sensitive to touch, sort of like stuff like that. And that can be one of the main problems of it. You may have issues with, it says here, you may have areas like navicular is another issue. Get signs and symptoms, causes, and what you can do about it. Treatment and stuff like that on the notes here. And then you have other problems with like, let me just check here again. There's also thrash is another one. There are treatment options for that. Founder is another one of them. Oh yeah, there's different kinds like thrash, vernacular, stuff like that pretty much. And there's a lot of treatments for laminitis is another one too you can look at. These are all the different problems here you can look at in situations, how to prevent, and signs and stuff for the different kinds of problems with the hoof. And yeah, pretty much there's a lot of options where you can treat it pretty much. There's always different cares and how to look after it, but always you want to make sure you have a good plan when you have the fair come in and have it checked, or the vet if you are having issues with your hoof pretty much, and that pretty well identifies problems with the hoof you always have to look for when dealing with, especially when it comes to what's the other issue when you're dealing with 1 minute here, I'm just trying to think here, when you're dealing with lameness, especially when walking your horse and all that, especially with the hoofs.